welcome to this week's video. I am once again surrounded by all of my knits and whips, so yeah, I'll just quickly chat about those to you. But first, I'm Emilia. I live here in Aarhus, Denmark, and I make these knitting videos every week. So yeah, if you want to come along, then just give it a like and subscribe. And yeah, firstly here I will just chat to you guys about what I have on my needles this week and what we're going to be working on. And yeah, then you're just gonna watch just bits of me knitting throughout the week, and then we will do like a wrap around on Sunday. But today is Monday, and I really want to start this off with showing you all of this, and everything is at a point where it's almost finished, and I feel like that's a bit of a hard point to be at because everything is kind of finished and everything is at a point where I don't want to work on it anymore. So that's kind of unfortunate, but that I feel like is always how it goes. I don't know if you guys are similar, but when something becomes super close to being finished, I get this urge to cast on new things and always wanting to look for new patterns and everything. So yeah, it's not that good. Yeah, I have a few things to show you, and I will do that right now. The first thing I want to show you is kind of a new thing, but not really. But on Sunday it is Mother's Day, and I am making just a small Mother's Day gift for my mom, which is just some I don't know, just some, what's it even called in English? Karklud? Towels? Tea towels? I don't know, but yeah, just for wiping like surfaces with. My mom really wants some new ones. I made some for her like so many years ago, just some crocheted ones, but I have a lot of cotton, so I was thinking that maybe she is gonna get some new ones. I have here just some, yeah, one on the needle, and I have one here done, and I'm thinking just making 3 maybe. This is basically done, this just needs to be cast off. I made these like old school knitting needles with just some stoppers, and yeah, I just work on, I feel very much like a grandma when I knit on needles, like back and forth on different needles and not just on like a round needle, circular needle. So it is honestly quite fun, and I feel like it looks also old-timey. I am having fun with it. But yeah, I have lots of this thick cotton. It's just cotton from Hobby. I think it's, and the pattern is just from Drops, and it's just a free pattern from Drops on 5mm needles and just some different textures. This is some fake rib, and this is some moss stitch, or in Danish it's called pearl stitch, but so I don't know if is it translated directly or is it called moss stitch. I don't really know, but I've just made these two, and I'm thinking of making a few more, as I said. But yeah, that's just something quickly I wanted to show you. Then we have my second whip, which is this Frankie sweater, and I think I'm gonna go through this as quickly as I can since these have been on my needles for a lot of weeks, so you guys will probably know them. But this is the Frankie sweater baby, which is made with the leftover yarn from my real Frankie sweater that I've made just a few weeks ago. And yeah, I just need to pick up the sleeve and then knit that, and it's just so close to being done. I just need a few hours, but I just need to put these on a needle, and that's why I haven't worked on it, because they are not on a needle, so it's quite hard to actually pick it up and knit on. But yeah, it's made with alpaca from Sandnes, and very soft, very drapey, beautiful yarn. Kind of sad it's out of production, but yeah, that is also why I could afford it, because it was out of production, so it was half off. So yeah, but I'm just very happy to actually have worked on it and worked with it, and yeah, have a sweater with it. But yeah, next one is my third, which is the Bendic color, and I just need the diaper part, like the bottom part of this, so I also just need to do that. But for this I ran out of yarn, so I need to put some new yarn in for me to work with it or work on it again, so that is also why I haven't worked on it. But yeah, this is looking so super duper cute. It is knit in the Drops Baby Merino in the peanut color, and it is the size 6 months. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really love the color on it, and yeah, I just honestly can't wait for it to be seen on a real baby in a few years. So yeah, really happy about that. And this is also just the baby sweaters and stuff is just for fun, and they don't really have a timeline or anything. These are just like my side projects for when I have small quantities of yarn or if I have some leftovers. So I'm happy about how far they are, even though they have been on my needles for a long time. um, the next one is my Anker tee from Petite Knit. This is knit in Drops Bell, and you would have probably seen it because this only needs a few rounds of ribbing for it to be done, which is kind of annoying, but I have found my blouse number 1 here that I am gonna frog today. This is a today thing I want to do, since I just need so little on the anchors. This Drops Bell it's just nice to touch, but the only thing I have in it is this, and this is a blouse number 1 knit in double thread of Drops Bell, so not the right gauge at all. So yeah, I'm gonna rip this up, rip it out, frog it, and then finish the anchors, and then I'm also gonna be left with a lot of this yarn again. So I don't know if I'm gonna make another blouse number 1 and just do the 1 thread, or if I'm gonna figure something else out. But I do really love the feel of this cotton linen blend, and yeah, it's a bit sad, but I also think that it's not used since it's so heavy and it's so like not really wearable. But I also think that yeah, I learned a lot during this, and this yarn deserves a second chance. So yeah, that is the update on the anchors and the blouse number 1. So I really want it to be today. I really want to have that finished today. But then we also have my favorite project right now, which is the Ivy top from Petite Knit again. And this is just so beautiful. This is 2 strands of Drops Flora with a sequin yarn. I don't really know what the sequin yarn is, but I think it's something from the Netherlands. But this is just my favorite right now. It looks so pretty, and I hope that it looks a bit small, as you can see, but I do hope that it will like stretch out a little bit and be like perfect for spring. So I also really want this to be done. I am just at the point where I need to do one I only need to do 1 purl row, and then I will connect them in the round, and then I think it will be fast to just knit, and then yeah, then have this done, since it doesn't need any edging. So when it's long enough, it's done, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, this, as I said, is knit in Drops Flora in like the rose color, the pink color, and then this sequin yarn, and together it's just super pretty. But I don't really have anything more to say about that. And yeah, that is all of my whips. I do have a lot right now, but they're all so close to being done, so I just need to actually sit down and finish some of them this week. I would love for the baby sweaters to be done, and the gift for my mom, it needs to be done also, because this is it's on Sunday that she needs to get that. But yeah, that's just it. I will try and frock that sweater right now, so let's just see how that goes. I really hope it's gonna be fine, but I do have my doubts since I just haven't done that before ever, so let's just see how that goes. But yeah, I will take you along, and yeah, I will just see you in the next update. So we just finished school, and I'm the only one left in the classroom. And I was thinking I was gonna stay to do some reading for my exam, but I quickly also just wanted to chat to you about what happened yesterday while I work on this just for a few minutes before I start. But yeah, I did yesterday really try to unravel my blouse number 1. And that went really good in the beginning, and then it just all went to shit. I don't know why, but everything just seemed to be intertwined in a way that you just couldn't unravel unless you cut a lot of the strands up. And honestly, I just didn't think it was like that. I thought it was gonna be so easy, and yeah, it also was for the first few skeins. And then my boyfriend came to help me, and he was like, "Oh, I just cannot do this. Why is it so tangled?" Like in so when I was like pulling, it just had some places where it didn't fit, and I think it was like my increases and my decreases were very hard to unravel. So I did a little bit, and then so I had enough for finishing the anchors, which I'm almost done with, but I just need to do the half of the Italian cast off, and then I'm actually done with it, which is super exciting. But yeah, and then I left half of the sweater unraveled, which, I mean, yeah, so I need to try and do that again, but it will be annoying to knit with again since it's just not, the skeins are not that big. If that makes sense, like the skeins, I couldn't pull a lot of yarn out before I had to cut it. But yeah, that's the update on that, and it was just horrible. It was horrible. But I'm super glad that today when I get home I can finish the Ankers, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, but that's just a quick update on that. Oh yeah, and I bought some new pants and some new shoes, which we're gonna go and pick up on our way home, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, I will try to remember to actually show you guys, and then yeah, I'm super excited about that. Else there's not really any. Oh yeah, I do actually have a little bit of a update on this, which is the Ivy top. I'm on my first round of pushing of like in the round of having in together. Oh my god, I'm so bad at explaining stuff, but this is my first round after connecting the two panels. So now it looks like this. It does still look super duper small, but I think it just needs a good block, a good block for it to be like perfect. But anyways, the fabric is perfect, so it's just, it doesn't even do it justice in here in this school lighting. But yeah, actually I am gonna go fill up my water bottle, and then I'm gonna do some programming. Yeah, just for a few hours, and then I'll go home. So yeah, I'll see you when I get home, and then I'll show you the new pants. Good morning. I'm sorry for my voice, but I just woke up and I'm just getting ready to go to school. But I quickly just wanted to show you what I finished. It's done, and I'm super excited. I just can't wait to actually wear it. I'm just so in love with it, but I have a lot of ends to weave in. I need to put in the elastic, and then I need to block it. I'm not actually quite sure that you actually need to block like this cotton for it to. I always feel like after you block wool, it becomes like a piece of fabric, and I feel like this already is, but I feel like it could have a little bit more drape in the body, so I'm hoping that it will get that by blocking. But honestly, I'm just so excited. I did do Italian cast off, so that took me also a while, but yeah, when we get home I will block it, and yeah, I will film that also, but that is probably gonna be in the project vlog. We will try it on, of course, but yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited. I just filmed my, I guess, first impressions for the project vlog, and then here it is. But honestly, I love it. I love the length. I love the length of the sleeve, which I love a little bit of a longer t-shirt length on the sleeves. I love how like high it sits. It just needs the elastic and then to be blocked, and then also weaving in ends. It is honestly so freaking difficult to show on camera since it's black, but if I'm gonna come in close, hopefully you can see like the ribbing. And yeah, the only modifications I have done to this is that I have done Italian cast on for the neck, and then I've done Italian cast off for both of the arms and the body. And I just like that because I do have some problems not wanting to wear clothes if I feel like it's gonna break. And if a normal cast off, for me, I feel like when I put clothes on, I feel like I'm breaking it, and it's just not as comfortable. So I always, if I can, do Italian because I really like that and I like the look of it. It also looks more plump in the end, so it looks less like just. It looks less cheap, I would say, especially in ribbing clothing. But this is it. I couldn't be more excited. But yeah, if you want to see the blocking process, I will have a project blog out as soon as possible, and it will be on that. Yeah, but here it is. Let's just put some elastic in, and hopefully I'll see you in the project blog in a little bit but to block it. But yeah, I also have some other exciting things. I think I've reached on the bending body. I think I've reached from the arm and down. I think I've reached that point where I need to do the little diaper part, and I've just connected some more yarn. So I think when this is blocking, I want to do that for that to be out of my way, because I'm really not enjoying it anymore. I want some new stuff. But yeah, this is just it, and yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next update. But I'm so excited. Hello! I just quickly want to show you guys a few things. I haven't really knit today at all, but my boyfriend has hang a lot of stuff up. Is that how you say it? I think so. And I just want to show you that I finally, and I'm not sure that I even told you that I was waiting on some new double pointed needles to finish, or to try and finish the mini Frankie. I have the small circulars, but my hands really hurt, and when I knit on that, so I ordered some double pointed needles in the size 3.5, and I have now started a little bit yesterday on the sleeves, so I think this is finally on its way to being done, which I'm excited about because I'm just a little bit tired of it. It has been on my needle for like a month or something, so that is definitely something I want off my needles. And then I think that is honestly the only knitting I've been doing, other than just a little bit on the ivy top. I have just around this much now, but it's in by the couch, and I'm just thinking of what to actually cast on. But yeah, I think that will need a little bit more of some thinking, also because I'm going into like the exam season, so I don't really feel like I have a lot of time to think what I need to be knitting. I just want something I can pick up and knit, just like the ivy top is right now. So it's a bit hard for me to actually like have the focus to actually decide what to do, even though I've bought a lot of yarn to cast on a lot of different projects. I just am in kind of like a slump, not a slump, but like a slump on deciding what to do. But yeah, that's just not well. Yeah, let's just worry about that just for now. But okay, I will show you guys the things that my boyfriend hung up, and the things that we bought for just spicing up this little like office space that we have. So yeah. So firstly we bought just a little shelf, and as you can see we have a lot of the different small things that we have, and my boyfriend makes these little figurines and little wooden things that we just needed a place for, and as well as just some crystals and some fun things. So yeah, I'm really happy to actually have something to put all of the little small things on, since I don't know if you can see, but our apartment doesn't have any like window sills, so you can really put all of your like small stuff on there. But so I'm really happy that we have a little bit of a shelf to put these small things that you like don't really know what to put on. My sister made this for me. I made this for my boyfriend, just a little lizard. And yeah, I really love these small figurines that he does, especially that one. I really like that one. And these ones I painted with some watercolor to try on that, so I really actually like that effect as well, where you can see the wood underneath. But yeah, and then if we move just over here, we have a small little thing. I bought this pegboard, I think it's called, corkboard, a few weeks ago, where I wanted to do to encourage myself also to knit more gauge watches. And I've tried knitting some doilies, crocheting some doilies, and I really enjoyed that one. I want to frame that and put that on the wall as well. And then some of my only hand-dyed yarn, which I am also hanging. I don't know, I hang them because I really enjoy the look of them, but also it feels so special that to have them, so they are here in the time that I really think these are too precious to knit with. So, and then I just have some things that we won in a game, and yeah, just some fun things to put something where you need to put something on. And then I have like my thing that we also bought, which is this ceramic wall hang thing, which is just very cute, and he also hung that up today. And also then I have this basket that I also bought for like some leftover yarn or some yarn that I don't really have like the space for right now, or like my current project. I also have that idea up. So yeah, we bought this like hook to hang it on, and then if it isn't like if it is my current project, I can just like take it off and then bring that with me or something. But I really like how this looks. And then don't mind all this is some wood projects for my boyfriend, but we have a small space, so yeah, those are there. But if you look at it from this angle, you can see all the new things that we did today, or he did today. But yeah, I'm just super excited about it. And yeah, that's just the update for today. So yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow, where it's Sunday, where we will just pick up. Tomorrow we are gonna go to my boyfriend's brother's birthday, so I hopefully I'm gonna film a little bit, but let's see how much it's gonna be, since I always feel like Sundays are also the days where I need to edit and also edit and that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I will see you again tomorrow nonetheless. So yeah. I also just quickly want to show you that we did plant a few things today. We planted some radishes and these flowers. Just, we haven't tried it before, and our thing doesn't really get a lot of sun, but just quickly wanted to show you. Okay, but that is the final update for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Hi, it's Sunday, and I just actually filmed the outro for this Anchors, which you can see it's done. So if you want the breakdown of this shirt and how much it costs and everything, and just see the journey of me knitting it, then I think the video is gonna be out maybe in a few days, so keep an eye out. But this is just the little bit of finishing, since we're going to my brother's my boyfriend's little brother's birthday, and I will try and film a little bit to show you, but I will do the final rundown right now. So before we go, I did also forget that yesterday I did want to show you some buttons that I bought, and I just picked them up in Søstrene Grene, which is, I guess, one of my favorite stores. I know that it just recently came to the UK, and I've seen so much of them also loving it there. So yeah, I just think it's fun, but it is a Danish store, and I love it. It's one of my favorite. But I picked up these buttons, which is just some small buttons. I really enjoy how like elegant and small they are, and I really think that at some point I would love for them to be like, if there was like a keyhole button, I think that this is a beautiful one, and or like if there's buttons in the sleeves, I also think these would be beautiful. But I honestly just picked them up because I thought they were beautiful. I don't have any plans for them as of yet. So yeah, but final rundown, I haven't, as you probably have seen, knit too much this week. This week has been a lot of exam focusing, so I'm sorry that everything looks kind of the same, even though I had such big ambitions to finish stuff, but I really didn't. So yeah, but firstly I will show you my mother's Mother's Day gift. She isn't gonna get them today since we're going to that birthday, but she will get them next week, so she also can watch this video before that. But I ended up making 3 and just cloths, and I think I had such a trouble actually remembering what this was, but I think it's called a dishcloth, maybe, or a cloth. But yeah, I have one in pink in pearl stitch, moss stitch. Then I have one in this lattice stitch, which I think I haven't showed. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Looks like weaved. Like, it looks like this. Okay, very beautiful. And everything is in just some cotton that I've had for like ages. And then I have this in this fake rib, which I also really enjoy. But yeah, that is the cloths she is gonna get, and I hope she did actually kind of request these just as a fun joke, so I think she's gonna be very excited to have these, and I'm excited to give them to her next week. um The next one I want to show you is the ivy, and I think yesterday I did film a little bit of a clip of me trying it on. I did honestly thought that this was much longer than it was, but I think that is fine. It just needs a little bit more work than I thought, but here it is, and I just really think it's so beautiful. It is a little bit thick, but I think maybe I want it a little bit more stretched. So maybe the thickness will not be as bad when it's blocked, but I just really love it. I love how like the sequence is holographic. I think that is what does it for me. But yeah, beautiful. I need a lot more still, but I have this much underneath the arm. So yeah, that is the ivy top. Just quick, this is gonna be quick. For the baby Frankie, I have knit not too much. I am running out of yarn for the gray, which I'm not really happy about, so I need to find some scraps, but I think maybe if I remember correctly, I have one ball left, but I need to like go dig it out, but because since I already used 2, and I think in the pattern it said I needed to use 2, so it's a little bit off, but maybe it is my gauge that is a bit tighter, maybe, I don't really know, but it is turning out so freaking beautiful. And you can also see its parent here, and you can see its parent right here, and I'm just in love with this. I think the way she's just done, like, it's just not an exact copy, but it is like a tinier version, like the stripes is tiny, and like it just looks smaller. It looks like, so it's not the same, but it complements each other so well. And yeah, I just really love everything about this. And oh my god, the alpaca in my nose. I just really love everything about this and everything about this yarn. But yeah, this needs to be finished soon because I'm a little bit tired of it, to be honest. But when it's done, I will be super happy to have knit that. I just know it. And in a few years, I will also be super happy to have knit that. But the last one is the Bendix, and I haven't worked on this. Oh yeah, I have. I'm lying to you, but I have done like the front legs of the diaper, and I'm doing the back. But since I've done that, I haven't worked on it at all. But it should be pretty easy from now. I just need to increase on every end of the row, and then this will get like decrease, and then get like this shape for the little leggies, and then I'll just do the leg edges, and then I would be done. But this is also something I'm losing a little bit steam on, but I think I've told you that I do actually think I'm losing a little bit of steam on everything since exam season is coming, and that just kills your vibe. So yeah, not to talk too much about that, but that is everything for this week, and that is everything for this week, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this week, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and if you worked on something you want to share during this week, then please leave a comment. I will be very interested to hear, and that would just mean the world to me if you guys would do that for me. And yeah, and there's nothing else to say than just thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye. Kan vi nu? Nej, det kan vi ikke.
Det gør han bare sådan lidt fedt.